Welcome to our channel, we're the Wanderlusters, and if you're going to Bali for 1 to 2 weeks, I would definitely watch this video and steal some things from our itinerary because we did a lot and it was the best 2 weeks ever. So the first night we got to the hotel at 3 a.m. Because of this, I booked a hotel in Kuta. It was called the Bintang. It's pretty close to the airport, and we pretty much just spent the night there and then the morning at the pool until our driver could pick us up to take us to our Airbnb at check-in. I'm sure you've seen all the Airbnbs and how amazing they look with their private pools and a special team that brings you breakfast in the morning. It does not disappoint. I would definitely spend a few nights in an Airbnb in Ubud. That first day we really just spent time unpacking, and we stopped at the store on the way to get snacks and some liquor because there isn't too much in walking distance to some of the Airbnbs because they're kind of exclusive and on the rice fields. So we really just spent the day soaking it in, relaxing, because you're going to be doing a lot the next days. The following day we went to Kretiyat. It's a day club, and there is a cover charge. However, I would highly recommend to book a day bed. This is because the day beds have a private pool. It's away from all of the people in the large pool trying to take their Instagram photos and peeing in the pool. So to have a day bed, you just have to hit a minimum. We got a bottle of Sky and a pizza and hit our minimum. And so we got the private pool with the other day beds, and it was more exclusive and fun. After that, you can head over and they have this whole Instagram setup. They're actually geniuses. It's that iconic Bali picture where you're being pushed in the swing and you're wearing that long dress. Yes, you do have to rent the dress, but yes, I definitely did it because we, one, got a bottle, and I was definitely feeling cheesy, and the pictures turned out 100 times better because of that dress. So I would highly recommend be cheesy. There's a lot of other photo stations, and then you can walk through the rice fields after and just, you know, hang out, adventure a little bit. After that, we went to the monkey forest. You can do multiple things in a day, especially if you have a driver that is just hanging out with you all day. The monkey forest is exactly what you would expect. Monkeys everywhere, a lot of places for photo ops, and there's even a station where you can take a selfie with the monkey. Really, they're just giving the monkey a snack to look like they're holding your phone. Either way, it's just a cool memory to have, and we definitely did it, and I definitely do not regret it. So the next day we went to the Mason Elephant Reserve, and it's really cool because you get to give the elephants a bath. They do let you ride the elephants while they show you the whole reserve and teach you about what they do for the elephants, and after you get some cool photo ops. It's definitely something that I'm really happy that we did. It's a memory I'll have forever, and the pictures look amazing. On the way back, we went to a temple. Ladies, to get in, you will need to have a shawl over your shoulders, but once you're in, you actually need to rent an outfit. So it's like a long skirt that's green, but it does allow you to go into the fountain and wish. So there are a bunch of faucets, and you stop at each one to make a wish. And although it's really crowded and touristy, the Balinese actually do go there to make their wishes and to worship. So it was really cool to do something authentic and be a part of something that they actually still do to this day. We went to the poop coffee place, and I'm not a really big coffee drinker. It's probably something I would not have done, but Miles really likes coffee, so we went on the little tour. You get there and they show you the animal that poops out the coffee bean. It is a delicacy, so it's not disgusting. We did try the poop coffee and many other coffees and teas. They were actually pretty good. The next day we did the ATVs. So it's better than some ATV tours that I've been on. Some you just like follow a driver around like a road and they tell you about the history of wherever you are. This one does start off kind of like that, kind of slow, but at the end they take you to a circle of mud pretty much. I actually did sink in my last lap, and they had to like pull out my ATV, but it was totally fun at the end, totally worth it. You can buy a bintang or a coconut in between, super fun. After that we went river rafting, so it was a long day. The river rafting, I wish I got more pictures from, because it's actually the best thing we did in Ubud. You go past all of these carvings, and then they take you to a waterfall. The tour guides are really funny and active, and they're like hitting other boats, and it's just a good time. And then at the end you actually get out of the raft and drift down the river yourself. This is our longest day because we also went to the night zoo. Once you are called and your group gets to go, you go in these big metal cages on a truck, and they drive you through like the plains where like the lions and tigers live, and they give you sticks with like raw meat on them, and the tigers and lions literally jump on top of the cages and you get to feed them. It's crazy. I've never been so close to a tiger or a lion, and it was a dream. It was also raining and pouring, so they gave us ponchos, which was very nice of them. But once you're done with this amazing experience, then you get to go to a buffet. After that, there was a fire show, kind of like something you would see at a luau in Hawaii. So the next day, we actually left Bali. We took the ferry to the Gili Islands. So once you get off the ferry, you have two options. You can either walk to your hotel, or you could get a horse-drawn carriage. If you've ever been to Coachella or Stagecoach, it's very similar to those horse-drawn carriages. We stayed at the Pearl. It's my favorite choice because it was more private. It was more of like a tropical vibe, not so much modern. I'd really recommend the Pearl. It also has like a yellow brick road, so like Wizard of Oz. That first night, we just went to dinner. It was amazing. You're right there on the beach at any restaurant you go to, and the food is just amazing. So the next day we went snorkeling. You do not need to worry about finding someone to take you snorkeling, because they will find you. You do get to go out, just you and your party, on a private fishing boat, and they take you around. They take you to another one of the Gili Islands right across. You have lunch, and then they take you snorkeling. And it's not boring, because even if you don't see any turtles or fish, you can see the artwork. They put statues down there, so there's like a circle of statues, there's turtle statues, and we went to Pink Cocoa. So Pink Cocoa is a great place to watch a sunset. It has beanbag chairs, it has bintang, it has food, it has music, and if you get there early enough, you can get a beanbag pretty close to the front, and the sunset is spectacular. The next day, we actually went back to Bali. So we decided to end our trip in Seminyak. We stayed at Hotel Villa Lumbug. I chose it because it had more Ubud vibes. The next morning, we went to the Nook. It was recommended to me by a fellow traveler that I met at the pool. Even though Seminyak is a city, it's set on a rice field, so it kind of feels like you're in Ubud, even though you're in the middle of the city. And everything there was great. That day, we also went to the beach and just kind of walked around. We ended up at Potato Head and got a day bed, and just like Kretia, it's a minimum. So we just got a pizza, some drinks, and hit the minimum, and just kind of got to watch the sunset on a day bed right in front of the pool. The next day, we actually spent the day at the W. So the W is the hotel next to Potato Head. We got some drinks, and I decided I really liked their pool, so I went up to someone and I was like, hey, I'm ordering drinks here. Do you mind if we have some chairs and towels and we'll keep ordering drinks? And they were like, yeah, sure. On our way back, We stopped at this restaurant that has mini golf, axe throwing, paintball shooting. There's a tattoo shop in the back. You can also play beer pong, and it's carnival themed. So I got a corn dog. Our last full day we went to the north side, and it's not really touristy, but our driver is from the north side and he swore up and down it will be like the best thing that we did. So we added it to our itinerary. In retrospect, we probably should have gone from Ubud. It's a little closer, but our driver was a trooper. He woke up before the sunrise, came and got us, and we got to the north side right when the sun was rising. So we watched the sunrise as we went out on this fishing boat, and they give you these snorkel masks, and you can go into the water, hold on to this little handle, and there's one of us in each side. The boat driver just kind of chases the dolphins around, so you're snorkeling and swimming with the dolphins. It was magical. It's the best thing we did on the island. I would 100% recommend you do it. After that, on our way back, we went to the water slides. They take you to this water slide, and it is all natural. It's like a little waterfall, and then once you're done there, they take you to another waterfall, and then they take you on a huge hike to a huge waterfall. But the waterfall is amazing. They spend time taking pictures of you there, and you get to just hang out until you want to go back. And then once you go back, you kind of just hike back up, and they have a little lunch for you, and it's in this beautiful area where you can see the rice fields. It was the perfect ending to our last day, and we went back, spent time in our pool, and then our driver came to come take us to the airport. It was as easy as that, and our driver was so helpful. I will link all of his stuff below because he was with us the whole time. He definitely helped us haggle and build the itinerary that we had. He was easy to talk to, and I could not recommend him more, or a driver similar. And that is it. If you have any questions, comment below. I probably left out a lot since I summed up 2 weeks in less than 20 minutes, but yeah, I hope this helps.